Hey guys, what's up? It's iJevin. How is everybody doing? And I am back with some more Minecraft. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on my sky mob trap. A lot of people have been asking me how to do it, so I'm going to try to make this as clear and concise as possible so you guys can build this pretty much as easy as possible. So to start off, you want to get your level. Obviously you want to find over water. Water is good because monsters will spawn underwater, which gives you more room than as say you were on land over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to find water level. So for us, eye level, it's 63. So the thing about monsters is they spawn up to 144 blocks in all directions. So you need to go up to around level 200. As long as you're 200 blocks away, you're fine. So with us being over water, we would technically need to go down to about like level 40 to find monsters, which is awesome. So what I'm going to do is I have a block up here at 200. And 200 is really just a good starting point. And you can go up to about 235. And like I said, if your water is lower, I don't think it will be. I think water is all on universal level. You can go lower. So I mean, if you really wanted to, you could probably start at about 180 or 190. I think I might start mine actually at like 190, just to give us a little bit more room. So anyway, so you get your block up here, and then you want to make your base platform. You wanna have room to move. That way. When you're working, you don't have to worry about falling off all the time. That's why I have all the room on mine. So what you want to do is make your base platform. The base platform, you're going to need... Oh, shit. Are you kidding me? Oh, well, I'll fix it in a second. You're going to need room for the spawner itself and other things. So what I'll do is I'll make the platform and I'll come back and give you guys a good dimension of what you'll need. Alright, so I have the base platform built. I gave myself 8 blocks here, and then there's 3 water streams. So that's 32 blocks long by, I think I did 12 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 32 by 12 is the base platform here. And then you need to be 24 blocks away for the mobs to spawn. So 8, 16, 24 is why I have the 3 water farms. So anywhere you're standing like right in here, you'll be able to kill the mobs basically perfectly, no problem. Obviously we're gonna have to dig down or go down a little bit, but this is just kind of the base setup. Next we actually need to make the water streams. So what you want to do is you want to do 3 more of these water streams and then just build them up, and then we're going to build our spawn pads on top of that. So I'll get the water streams done and I'll be back. Okay, so I finished up the 3 rows. So the monster spawning pad is going to be in here all the way over, because if you look here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wall here, and then that way they all fall inside of the room there. So obviously you're gonna need like kind of some scaffolding or something to walk, so you have to do that out here as well. But basically these pads are where your monsters are gonna spawn, and then you're gonna put dispensers in here, and the dispensers will probably be every other one. We'll figure that out. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of this built. Just to give you guys a quick dimension, this is going to be approximately 24 long by 8 wide. You want to have 3 water streams. See, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, so that's 24, and then there's 8 on this side, and then 9 there. So if you're starting from this wall right here, you're going to go 25 blocks because of the wall back here. And then if you're building from here over, you're going to go, 9 blocks because of the wall back there. So don't forget to include your walls when you build. You definitely need to do that. So I'm going to get the rest of this build up, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so both pads are built now. So there is something that we need to talk about that Kirshar actually came up with. This is actually his like kind of original design. I've tweaked it a bit here and there. So it's a mixture of both. But when it's nighttime, that's when your monsters will start spawning. Oh. I guess it would help if I could spell. Sometimes your monsters will not spawn. I guess night doesn't work. Set time 15,000. Oh, time set night. Okay, I'm a fucking moron. There we go. So your monsters will start spawning if you don't have torches down and things like that. But sometimes your monsters won't spawn at all. That can be a problem, but it is fixable, so don't worry. So up here, just go ahead and place torches down like every 4. The portion of this isn't too big of a deal either way. I mean, you just want to get some light down pretty much. So as you can see, we don't have any monsters spawning. We are on normal, but there is a way to fix this. There is a way to fix this. So Kishar came up with this idea. To make a block that goes above this. So what we do is we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then over. And then basically what you're doing is you're going to cover this. You're not going to cover it all the way, but this is going to allow mobs to spawn inside your monster trap. It's weird how it works. As you can see, it's already working. So if you don't have any mobs spawning, basically you just need to circle your thing, circle this, and mobs will actually start spawning. Obviously we need to get some torches down there. So I'll come back to this in a minute because I don't want Endermen stealing my shit. Obviously you don't want to make this out of fucking stone like I did because I'm an idiot, but because he'll still start stealing your blocks. But I'm gonna button this up a bit more and I'll come back and let you know what I did. Alright folks, so I've done a little bit more. I covered up the waterway so your monsters don't burn. And I covered up this too and put torches on top. Make sure you have torches basically everywhere. Let's go ahead and change it to nighttime. Okay, so you should see no monsters spawning up here. Probably a bit too soon to tell. And it's probably going to take a second for monsters to spawn in here too. Like I said, if you don't have any monsters spawning, you just need to build the structure I told you about. Which I'm not seeing any, but it's just because maybe we're in proximity, so let's give it a second. Anyways, I'm not going to show you how to do the crusher or anything. A lot of people have a lot of different ways to do that, and I feel like I don't need to show you it because, like, when I was asking for advice, you guys pretty much told me everything I needed to know, so you guys should know how to do that, no problem. If you don't, there's about 1 million on YouTube tutorials on how to do it. Okay, so we're not having any monster spawn, so we need to build the thing. Remember, you need to go up 14 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then just go over. Cover the entire thing here. This should do it. Go this way. You're supposed to put a pillar every 7 blocks, but I found that it actually works if you don't even need to do that. Let's look in here now. Actually, you know what? I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. I put it on peaceful. Wow, Jevin. Wow. But anyways, you still need to build that pillar, most likely. That thing, normally happens to me. I actually had to do it in mine, so... okay, so we are getting monsters spawning, which is good. Let's go inside of here real fast. So right now we only have 1 monster, so the spawn rates are a bit low. And that's another problem right there. They're going to be spawning everywhere they can. So what we're going to do is actually, we're going to fill these pillars out because I think that maybe does make a difference. And like I said, this was Kirshar's idea to put blocks above it to make sure that it still works. I've never actually like tried this before, so like I said, I had to do it like once on my spawner, and ever since then it worked perfectly fine. So just remember to go 14 high, build your, it's basically just a giant square above it. Alright, let's look in there now. Lots and lots of more monsters, and obviously there isn't going to be any monsters spawning right here because of the light. The more light we get rid of, the better chance of spawning there will be. Okay, so now that you have that, you can tear that down. You don't need to keep that. I will finish it, then tear it down. So next we'll work on the dispensers and the water that pushes the mobs in. Okay, so the next thing that I built is just a 2 wide platform on the sides, 1 on the front, and this is just going to be for our redstone. Let's go ahead and get this stuff out. So dispensers, redstone, and repeaters. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go in here, and there should be some monsters in here. Sounds like some of them just fell down the path here. Yeah, there's a bunch going down the path. Alright, so I know you guys can't see. Let me put some light down. Alright, so you just want to put the dispensers, like, I think it was like every 3 maybe. Oh, so I put them up. That's perfectly fine. I put the blocks in the wrong spot, but you can put them up here too. It's no big deal. It's actually going to make it a bit easier for me to do that. When you put them up here, you can still activate the dispensers. So what you can do is every 2, every 3, really just your option. The water's not going to go any further, so it just depends on what you feel like is good enough. Just like that. So that turns out pretty even. Put the buckets of water in there. Let's get our buckets out here. It sucks because when you're in creative mode, you actually have to fill in every single one. The redstone's pretty simple stuff. You're just going to run a basic line to it, hit it with a button, not a button, but a switch. That way you can turn it off and on. Here. This is literally like the hardest part of the entire thing. Obviously getting the blocks up here and everything are sort of tough, but there we go. Alright, so all those are good. Let's go ahead and get out of this thing. And here, there's probably a ton of monsters just hanging out down here. Everybody's probably burning. Yeah. Okay, so we'll just start the redstone right here. Just go ahead and run that, and every couple of, every 15 or so blocks, make sure you put a repeater in. So that's probably going to be more than 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It doesn't need to be even, but then your repeaters, this needs to go just like this. Make sure that you get the 15 blocks covered. That should do it. Right up to the very end. And obviously we need to do the other side here because that's where our actual stuff is at. So we place one here, here, put a repeater there. There doesn't matter about the layer, we're just using it for the extend feature. Just make sure that there's no dispensers where you need to place blocks at. So we'll put another one here. It's kind of close, but whatever. That should take care of the rest of the way there. Maybe. We'll see. It's going to be close. Look at all the monsters down here. Monsters for days. Okay, so there's a bunch of light up there, so it's not going to work. Anyways, so put your switch down wherever you're going to have it. Make sure that your redstone is touching all of the dispensers. So we'll just break this open real fast. Make sure every one of them's on. That one's not on. The rest of them are, though. So as you can see, it comes to the edge. You're going to have a little bit of error there, but so this must be right where the dispenser's at. Alright, so we'll move this forward 1 block. And now everything's going to be uneven. Woo! No. Yeah, so what you want to do is you just want to get your buckets out of there, pick up your water. If your water gets uneven like this, because it does happen, it really does. Like, it gets really annoying when your water is uneven. So just get yourself some, refill your buckets up, put those back in there. Because you want everything to pulse together. So, there we go. And that's pretty much going to do it, guys. Alright, so the water's on. Make sure you just turn the water off. Or right now it's on. Yeah, okay. And he's a yellow guy over there. That's cool. So you would give it a minute, give it a couple minutes, you know. Let the monster spawn. Then you would hit the button. the water's going to pulse, or not pulse, but it's going to dispense, pushing all your mobs into the water. They're going to flow down to you, and you can dispose of them however you like. Now you can add levels to this, but just remember that once you get up past 235, mobs will no longer spawn. That's really going to do it for this, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If I can't answer it, somebody in the comments below may be able to. And down here, doesn't really matter. As long as you're standing somewhere in this area, your mobs will start spawning. You need to be 24 blocks away. Other than that, guys, that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating below. As always, this is iJevin. Peace out.